All right, just wanted to do a quick video on how to change from the 2.5-inch lens to the 3-inch lens on the OneLaser Hydra series machine. Before you start, make sure that your machine is connected to your computer so that you can read what's in the controller to Lightburn. So in Lightburn, you go to Edit, you go to Machine Settings. It's going to read the settings from your controller, and then you scroll down a little bit. While you're scrolling down, check in miscellaneous. Make sure there's nothing in this focus distance. My machine from the factory had a number in there. It should be 0. So double check that. If you've got a number in there, you may need to go into RDWorks. But as long as this is 0, you can go ahead and continue on. Now, if this is your first time, vendor settings probably isn't going to be selected at this point. You'll see it, and then you'll click on the down arrow, and it's going to ask you if you want to go into the vendor settings. Just click OK. And then this is where you see your X, your Y, and your Z settings. Now with the Hydra machine, the autofocus is set by raising or lowering the bed. So basically you're gonna tell the machine to autofocus, and it's gonna raise the bed until your workpiece touches the nozzle, the autofocus nozzle. And then it's gonna touch it, it's gonna compress it, and then it's gonna lower the bed. So all this is done through the Z-axis. Now it's going to lower it to whatever setting you have in your home offset for Z. So for the 2.5-inch on my machine, it's 7 millimeters. So it could be different from one machine to the next. So my best setting for the 2.5-inch lens is 7 millimeters. Now to go to the 3-inch lens, you have to add 12.7 millimeters to this number. So for me, it'd be 7 plus 12.7 is going to give me 19.7. So I put 19.7 in there, and then I go ahead and write to the machine. Then I say OK. Then I go into settings, machine settings, or excuse me, edit machine settings, just to make sure that what's in the controller is what I want, and it says 19.7. Now what I did, since I switch between the 2.5 and the 3 once in a while, I don't want to have to remember that 12.7. So I went ahead and I saved it. So this is the 3-inch. So you save to file. And then I've got Lightburn machine settings. And I created a file name called 3-inch lens focus. And then I save it. So I'm not going to do it now, but that's how you would save that. So now if I wanted to go back to my 2.5, I say load from file. And then I say my 2.5-inch lens setting, which you'd have to save first and have it. And then I recall that. It reads it, then I write it to the machine, and then I always double check, edit, machine settings, and then I make sure that I have the 2.5-inch. So I go to X, Y, and Z. Z home offset is 7 millimeters. Now I have my 3-inch in there now, so I'm going to put it back to that. So load from file. I pick the 3-inch, and I say open, and then I write it. And then it should be good. And I always double check, edit machine settings, scroll down to X, Y, and Z, and you've got 19.7. Again, make sure that this miscellaneous focus distance is 0. For the XRF and the XT, you actually do put a number in here because it raises and lowers the head. It doesn't raise and lower the bed. So that's why you have that focus distance for the XRF and the XT. All right, I hope this helps you, and if you're getting value from my videos, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until the next video, laser on, dudes.